Welcome to the final video in this mini course on starting a business. Today we're covering systems that will scale your business, but like any good business owner, we are going to start at the end and work our way towards the beginning. To start with this, think about the end of how you would like to be running your business. In other words, what do you do with your day-to-day? What do your activities look like? How many people are you serving? How many people will you need on staff in order to serve all of those people? What are those people getting from you? In other words, if you are a service-based business, are you running a retreat, a 6-week program, a 1-year-long program? Is this a self-paced course? If you have a product, how many stores is your product in? How are you reaching those stores? Having the end goal in mind will help you back plan, and answering the questions I just asked will help you answer questions like these. How are people finding you? How are they enrolling in your programs or finding out about your products? Once people find out about you, how are you growing with them? If they take one of your courses or buy one of your products, what is the next thing that you want them to experience with your brand? Do you remember in my previous video when I said that if I had thought about what was possible for my business, I would have been able to scale a lot quicker? You know, when I first started life coaching, I wish that I would have had more foresight into the possibilities before I started, which is why I'm going over your business idea concept. I actually could have scaled a lot quicker had I started putting my faith into the vision, into the possibility of what my business could have become. I would have scaled a lot quicker. It would have been a lot smoother for me, because I didn't think through how I would onboard people who wanted to do a self-paced course. At the time, when somebody emailed me about wanting to get my course, I had to manually send it to them once they had paid me via PayPal. If I was sleeping or if my assistant was sleeping, the client would have to wait until I woke up and I sent the course to them manually. By the time that I started researching how to present my course and what platform to present it on, I recognized that there would have been better ways for me to be establishing a single platform that would have taken care of things like email subscribers and a sales funnel to put them through as soon as they subscribed, plus the ability to purchase the course within that email. And not to mention the fact that now there are platforms that also allow you to host webinars and live Zooms, to have courses established, but also live coaching sessions within the platform itself. And what this means is that people don't have to meet you outside of that specific space, like on Facebook or Zoom, but that they can go to the place where the course is already being held. So when you back plan, you can figure out what steps need to take place and what systems need to be there in order for those next steps to be built. As a coach, I think you should start with one-on-one clients for sure, because this gives you the most valuable feedback so that you can learn how to systematize the information you are presenting and the journey you are taking your clients through. Once you have enough feedback, you can start making that into a mini course or even group coaching sessions. Once somebody goes through your course, you want to have a group coaching option so that they can continue to build upon the information that they learned in your course, but also so that they can continue to learn from others. And as those coaches grow, what is the next thing that you can do? How can you serve those coaches or those clients once they have been on their journey of coaching or working with you and establishing their businesses or their goals for a year or two? Thinking long-term allows you to put in place better systems at the front so that you don't have to go back through and redo all of these steps. Of course, we can't possibly see every potential outcome from the start, and nor do I think we should try to find those, because you can get into analysis paralysis with that kind of thinking. But I do believe that thinking through the end picture and working back can save you a lot of time on the implementation part. Not to mention not needing to go back through and redo everything because you're growing. Now, what I've mentioned to you so far is one aspect of scaling. This is a vertical scaling. You have one thing, which in my case was the one-on-one coaching, but for you it could be one product or one location of a store. And we're talking about duplication, essentially, of that one thing so that multiple people can have and experience the results that you are offering to one person or at one location or through one product. But you can also scale wide. This is something that I think a lot of business owners don't take the opportunity to look at when they first start, because they want to see if the one thing that they have their heart set on works first. And as I said in the first video in this mini series, knowing if you have a good business concept is everything. However, if the concept is solid, there is nothing stopping you from expanding widely as well. For example, instead of just offering one product, what's the next thing that you could add on to that product? What is the next thing that somebody would want or need if they bought your product? Start thinking about that product and getting that product in line to be produced as well. If I'm starting a media company, I'm not only needing to be thinking about what needs to be in place for onboarding clients that I'm going to be helping, but I also need to be thinking about how I'm promoting my own services as well. What systems am I putting in place? How am I running ads? Am I establishing a YouTube channel? Thinking this way allows you to expand widely and have multiple streams of income for one business right from the start. And when I started, I just wanted to see if this was something that people were even interested in. I just wanted to see if this was a potential option for me. At this point in time, I literally knew nothing about business. I had never taken a business class, even though I had spent over a decade in higher education. I didn't even know what a business concept was. I just threw it out to social media to see what the feedback would be. I was thinking about the one person and helping one client. I had 3 non-paying clients that I started with. And after I started with those 3 clients, people who had missed my post on my personal social media page that I had made when I was first announcing that I was going to try this type of life coaching, was that people were messaging me because they had missed that post or because the referrals were now coming through, and they were wondering how they could sign up with me. So at that point, I had 3 clients and I was having all of these people message me. And so now I had to think about, okay, how am I going to set this up? How am I going to charge these people? How many sessions am I going to ask them to come to me for? And then once I had that in place, again, I'm still emailing them back or I'm DMing back all of these people individually. My scheduling was done the same way. I would send them a list of times that I had available and what would work for them, and then I put it on the calendar. Do you see how much time I was wasting by not having systems in place? The reason that I didn't investigate those systems or look and see if there were systems that could even help me was because that I wasn't fully convinced that what I was offering was something that was needed or that people would respond to. The first 14 months of running my business, I was really trying to see if this was going to be a thing or is this just going to be like a paid hobby until I go back to my real job. The first year, I really wasn't utilizing social media to sell my business or my services. And even when I started my YouTube channel, I was really just doing it in a way to provide people information. But I didn't set it up in a way that would actually take them through a process to show them how to implement that information. My point here being that once you are committed to a business idea, I encourage you to be all in. Think high and think broad. Cast a wide net into places where you know your target audience is. This will allow you to not only get great feedback if things need to change or be shifted about your business, but it will also allow you to reach as many people who you could help as possible. So don't play it safe. Don't play it small. You were made to do big and great things. If you are truly ready to apply yourself to building your future and your ideal life, join my Build program. I will take you through developing your business plan step by step. You will learn about social media and marketing, sales funnels, tons of mindset work, operating systems, leadership skills and development. I show you how to set up a YouTube channel so that, like me, you can have a YouTube channel that is set up and monetized in less than a year for your business. I will show you how to write a book and get it published, and even how to become a coach. Each one of these mini courses within my larger course provides things like worksheets that are customizable for you. You can add your own font, colors, and logo to the content and distribute them right away. I provide you the tools to implement your knowledge with your clients at your speed. My course covers everything from the legal formation of your business, bookkeeping and accounting, taxes, business accounts, and it provides you for contacts with all of these experts. This course truly is the epitome of everything that I have learned over the past 5 years, summed up and located in one place where you can access anytime. Not to mention the fact that there are coaching sessions included with your purchase, so you will never feel alone or be stuck in a place where you have questions needing answers and there's no one to help you out. The world needs to experience what you carry. We are waiting for your product or your service to be available to us, and I want to help you uncover your gift and mentor you in using it. If you're not ready to join my Build program just yet, make sure you subscribe to this channel, follow me on Instagram for business tips every single day, and check out my series on obsession in the shorts for more motivation.